Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we would like to present about characteristic of eating habits among Uitm Tapah students. Next, I would like to introduce our group member. My name is Muhammad Azrat. Next is Siti Fatimah, Anis Fahana, Hari Mushid and Haikal Shafri.
As university students, spending wisely is very important to prevent them from running out of money. Students need to know how to manage their money by creating a monthly budget and spending according to need, not want. The main expenses involved for university students are the payment of tuition fees, college fees or house rent and food. For this case, study will select the expenditure on food according to their eating habits. Students can choose to buy food inside or outside the campus. Many students prefer to buy at the cafe because it is easier, near the college and faculty, and the price is not too expensive. However, there are also those who choose to buy outside at the college resident or non-residents will choose to eat at the restaurant outside the campus or order through food delivery service such as Grab and Foodpanda. Every student might have different eating habits. Some students don't mind spending on food, and some of them save their money by only eating one meal a day. The reason why we choose this topic is to study the eating habits and food expenditure of Uitm Tapah students in their daily life campus. Furthermore, the data that we use is primary data. We have done a survey and distribute the questionnaire to Uitm Tapah students.
The objective of our study are identify the eating habits of UITM Tapah student, analysis student food spending pattern, identify the students' preferred place to buy food.
Firstly, for methodology, we have the descriptions of the data. The population for this study case consists of UITM Tapah students from Part 1 to Part 5 from Faculty of Accountancy, Faculty of Applied Science, and College of Computing, Informatics, and Media. The total of the sample in this study case is 101 students. The sampling technique for this case is convenience sampling. Primary data is used as the data collection method. Primary data is the data that is collected by the researchers directly from main sources through interviews, surveys, and experiments. To collect all the data, a survey was conducted and a Google form was used to collect the data from the students. Next, the description of that variables. We have provided 8 questions for students to answer. The first 3 questions are questions about respondents' information, and the rest are questions about their eating habits. The type of variable we use is qualitative, and the scale of measurement for the variables are nominal, ratio, and ordinal. Last part of methodology is method in analysis. To illustrate data analysis and research results, we have used qualitative methods including bar charts and pie charts. Table 3.1 and Figure 3.1 shows the gender percentage and the total number of students who have answered the survey about students' eating habits questionnaire. 69 equals to 68.30% of the respondents are female and another 32 equals to 31.70% are male.
The figure shows the number of students in each faculty in the survey. As we can see, the most higher faculty is accountancy, which is 69 number of students. The second one is College of Computing, Informatics and Media, which is 21 number of students. And the last one is Applied Science, which is 11 number of students. And the total of students is 101. The figures show the percentage of each part in the survey. As we can see, the most highest part of the semester is Part 2, with 95 number of students. The reason why this happened is because the subject mostly took by Part 2 students.
The table above shows the main meal the respondent taken in a day. The most meal is lunch with 87.1%, followed by dinner with 39.6%, and the least is breakfast with 5% only. We can see it more clearly by referring the graph. Next is the amount of money that the respondent has spent to buy their meal in a month. The most of the respondents spend their money from 100 ringgit to 200 ringgit with 33% response. Meanwhile, the least money that had been spent from below 50 ringgit only have 8% response. The pie chart explains the difference between the least money spent to most money that the respondent had spent. The table above shows the preferred place for the respondent to buy their food. Most of the respondents prefer to buy their food inside the campus with 86.10% response. Meanwhile, the other respondents prefer to buy their food at other places such as outside the campus with 8.9% and others with 5%.
The figure shows the number of meals in a day for students. As we can see, the highest number of meals in a day for student is 2, which is 69 number of students. And the rest, which is 1 and 3, share the similar amount, which is 15. The figure shows the percentage of places to eat that are usually chosen by students. As we can see, the highest places that chosen by students is Cafe Beta, which is 64 number of students, and the lowest places to eat that chosen by student is Cafe Plaza Pentadbiran, which is 0.
So for the conclusion, after we did the survey about characteristics of eating habits among Uitm Tapah students, we can conclude most of the respondents were Part 2 students, which is 95 of the respondents. Our group received the result from the survey and provide the questionnaire to our roommate, classmates and the Uitm Tapah WhatsApp group. As a result of the distributed questionnaire, we have received 101 respondents, which consists of 69 female and 32 male students. First of all, most respondents choose Cafe Beta as their place to buy food, which is 64 students. This may be due to the wide variety of side dishes and drinks that are sold. The price of the food is also cheap and tastes good. In addition, there are 69 students who choose to eat 2 times a day. Based on the survey conduct, it is likely that they eat lunch and dinner as their daily eating routine. Most of the students, 87.1%, choose lunch as their main meal. There are 34 students spending between 100 to 200 ringgit a month to buy food, the amount chosen by most students.